everyone receives is a reflection of us.
Welcome. You know what's fascinating in the world, really? When we grow up, we are learning our skills. We are learning how to react. We are learning our emotions. We are learning everything about life. A lot of our teachings come from past generations. A lot of our cultural traumas also. We grow up in countries that hate other countries, but we don't know why. We just adopt radical principles. We adopt racial hate, but we don't know why. We follow this because of religion, because of politics, because you did this to an ancestor, therefore I must hate. We've all grown up with some type of form of this engagement placed upon us. But I would like people to sit down really and ask that question now. Why do you hate? Why do people hate each other? What part of another human can hate another human so much that has done nothing to them? How can you not see the curiosity, the love, the appreciation of who that person is and the struggles in their life? But it isn't about acceptance and appreciation. It also goes on the other side. How can you hurt someone? How can you put so much anger and pain into it that you must hurt another? I don't even understand why war and military is still a thing. They are our fellow people. Yes, we are led to believe it's under the guise of safety, but from who? Our fellow man and woman? Why are we still fighting each other? Why aren't we embracing in culture and growing food together? Why aren't we harmonizing our skills and our music in appreciation for what love is and life is? Why are we still allowing these people in power to rule the lands that we walk on, charging us fees and taxes? There is more worlds out there to explore, and we are trapped inside. But yet we never question. We just continue to allow. The so-called powers that be, the overseers, keep us locked in loops and control. War is a problem. It generates money and military power, creates government power and makes people wealthy. But war only exists when the people who are partaking in it agree. What if all the people in the world in these wars, no matter whether it's civil or global, hidden or on TV, just stopped, just put all the weapons down and decided we're not going to do this anymore? Their hearts awakened and filled with love for their fellow person. What would that look like? Why doesn't that occur? Why are we still filled with such hatred for each other? Why are we still arguing the points of division? Why can we not see past the irregularities of society, the control mechanisms to keep people's mind asleep? It hurts me when I see rubbish on the side of the road. It hurts me when I see people don't return their trolleys back to where it's a safe place. It's not laziness, or maybe it is. Maybe people have just accepted the fact that it is what it is and refuse to look into themselves. I don't care what the past did to people. We are here now. What I want to know is, why do we still have hate for each other? And I will keep saying it over and over again. And I'll say it with power, with energy and frequency to vibrate through this land into every human being, animal, and nature alike. Why is there still hate? I don't mean things turn airy-fairy and rainbows and unicorns. Disagreements are fine. It's how you build resolve and get through problems. But hate for someone, such rage and anger, there is no place for that. That is a created loop of fear and hate-mongering, created by those in power to keep us away from our trueness and our wholeness. If everyone on sides, whether it's racial, whether it's religious, just stopped, sat in their silence for the moments and removed hate from their aura, and just sat and appreciated the people and the land that we walk on, the power struggle stops. The mighty shall fall. The more this world continues to fight the narrative of war and struggle and work, the more it's going downhill. So ask yourself, why do people still hate? Why do people still get angry? Why do people still refuse to be a better part of themselves and understand why they do the things that they do? Why do they still project onto others? I know I am different. I feel different. I talk different. I have been through a lot. And this understanding allows me to hear and see and heal and say the things that I do because I come from that place. I don't understand hate. A young child with curiosity does not hate others. They are born and made into it. And just as you and they are born and made into it, you can be born and made out of it. So to the vibrations and the echoes of the world, I say to you this: why do you hate? Remove the hate and question the existence of who put it there. So it is with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.